Hello everyone and welcome back to my Star Sign Legacy Challenge. This is episode 8. We are picking up where we left off with Florence and little baby Kirby. They are just in Florence's room at the moment, spending a bit of time with each other, and Paris is actually off to his classes. I realised just before I started to record, he is actually going off to do his final exams right now. So hopefully he does well. I did ask him to get changed beforehand, but he hasn't. So yeah, he is in his exams, in his pajamas, terrified because he's scared of vampires. So yeah, he has got his final exams today, which is crazy, which means tomorrow is his final day of university. He's got a presentation to prepare and do that, and then his final class. I can't believe it. He's actually at the end of his degree. He's just got his horse riding to level 2, so I'm not too sure how that is gonna go. But I have added a few little furniture bits for little Kirby. We've got his little crib and a little playmat, and she's just gonna put him on the floor while she goes to get some spaghetti. But little baby right now, he is feeling really happy. He's a little bit hungry, so we'll make sure we feed him. But I noticed as well that he did inherit high metabolism from Santiago and gregarious, which is from Florence, which I believe is from Olive. Maybe. She definitely inherited that one now. It's not one that she's earned herself. But she is just having some breakfast for now, and then she'll make sure she looks after little baby. And Phoenix was just repairing the toilet, and then he's used the toilet and stunk it up, so I'm going to have you clean that up for me as well. And they today have got work later this evening, like usual, 4 till 10, so they can just kind of get on with what they want. But Florence, she is back to feeling a little bit sad, probably thinking about how things went down with Santiago, hoping that, you know, he's going to make a little bit of effort today. I was originally thinking we might go out, but with Paris's exams and the final stretch of his university, and you know, we've got a new infant that we can play with, I think we'll stay home and see if Santiago wants to make any effort at all. I don't know who this is. The landlord is here? Okay, we should, well, Phoenix, maybe you can go and invite the landlord in while Florence, instead of playing with Clay, maybe he looks after her baby. Paris is back from his exam. He did a decent job and he has got a couple of hours now until his next one, so he's just going to go and get himself ready. I don't know what Florence is doing because I did ask her to look after the baby, but she's just come over to look in the mirror by the looks of it. Oh, but okay, Kirby's fallen asleep. He is a little bit hungry, but he's also quite sleepy, so we'll let him do that. And while he does that, shall we come over and maybe do a blog post while he's napping? Just napping on the floor, you know, as you do. People keep trying to buy our blog. No, we are not interested in that. I think I fixed my G-Shade and my game, by the way. In the last episode, you may remember, I was a little bit confused because the power cut seemed to have affected the graphics, but I have figured it out now, and hopefully it looks a little bit smoother, a little bit less crispy. But we have now got, oh my gosh, over 2,000 blog followers, so now we need to write 20 blog posts, and she wants to be in a horse competition. That's interesting because she had a really good relationship with Vienna, and how actually her horse riding isn't very high. But maybe she's like, one day I would like to get back into horse riding again and maybe do a competition. I like that. I like that for her. That's really interesting. She is playing Hillock 2. I did not know that that was a game. But we should probably wake up Kirby soon because he is rather hungry. So instead of playing games, shall we come over and wake your baby up and feed him? Oh, look at his little stretch. Oh, he's gonna be grumpy though. He has just been woken up. He's stinky. He needs food. Let's breastfeed him. Phoenix is just giving us a hug. Kirby loves wake up time. His first quirk, although he didn't really seem to show it just now, but now he's all smiley because he's awake and he's also gassy. Oh, good. Can we feed him? He doesn't want to be fed, but he's hungry. Oh, this is a fussy baby, isn't it? We need to feed you, baby. We're going to go and change him first because maybe he's a little bit uncomfortable because he's got a wet nappy. So we're going to go and change him and then we will feed him. This is so handy having this in the bathroom. It doesn't take up a whole space in our room. And then we will breastfeed him. And then Paris was just doing a little bit of studying. And landlord he's not bad either, right? Well, Paris, for some reason, I didn't ever get him a laptop or a computer or anything. So he was just studying on Phoenix's. And now he has got his university class, his final exam. So Paris, please go run off. Please go do a good job. Hopefully he's feeling confident. Well, he is feeling confident. So hopefully he does a good job. And little Kirby is finally eating now. And once again, feeling pretty tired. So we'll probably put him down for a nap afterwards. I was thinking maybe we could do some tummy time. But no, we're going to put him down for a nap. We'll get to the tummy time at some point. And I have had Phoenix invite over Colby because I don't really know what I'm doing with Phoenix at the moment other than like ballet. I feel like I just want to focus on their relationship with Colby. Maybe he's coming over to do some like wedding preparation. I did want them to get married this weekend, so it makes sense that he's coming over and we're just doing some wedding prep. I've just had to shuffle a few things around because we couldn't actually access the crib, so we are putting Kirby to sleep now, and I'm not too sure what Florence wants to do. She does want to host a perfect date, but as I say, I don't really want her to call up Santiago. I want to see if he does anything, so I might have her just go back to doing a bit of gaming, to be honest, maybe do another blog post. And Phoenix is back from his class now, so he is feeling hyper focused, so he is going to go and do some of his presentation. These two have taken themselves off to do a little bit more woohoo, and then Phoenix does have work in just under an hour, so you know what, I was saying I didn't really know what to do with them. They can keep themselves entertained. Florence is once again though feeling quite sad. She's seeking solace. She's feeling disconnected from her partner. I wonder if any more has changed between them. We do obviously have zero romance, but at the moment we're still very unsatisfied. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen there, because I feel like she's just like, I want to see if he's gonna do anything. She is feeling really gloomy, but once again dreaming about her true love. I think she's just waiting for him to maybe make a little bit of effort, because obviously she is here with the baby. She doesn't really have the time. I mean, I'm saying she doesn't have the time to call him when she is literally playing video games. But, you know, he needs to make some effort as well. If he wants to come and see his son, if he wants a relationship, he needs to do something about that. Paris has almost finished the first part of his presentation. Then I think I might have him play some video games with Colby, seeing as he is still around. I'm not too sure where he is. Probably doing ballet. They love doing ballet. I think we'll play a game with him because Phoenix has headed off to work now. So we'll do some My Sims racing with just Colby, because yeah, we finished this part of our presentation and we do need a bit of fun. So Paris, do you want to come over and yeah, come and do this please? Santiago is such a jerk. You were right about him, Paris. I love that so much. He's like, yeah, I don't approve of him. You definitely deserve better. I will fully support you with whatever you decide to do with him, but I don't like him. Oh my goodness, Florence, I love that so much. Nice. Florence has got her video gaming to level 7, which is amazing. I think I might have her stop though, go use the bathroom and maybe prepare some food. We don't have that many leftovers left. She is feeling inspired from the chef's kitchen, so she is ready to do a little bit of cooking. She is channeling Neve's energy, and then I think we'll probably wake up Kirby just so he's not like waking up at 11 p.m. and then awake all night. We'll probably wake him up you know, once we've finished eating and everything. But Paris has gone off to bed. I have got him up now though to grab himself some food, and then he'll probably continue working on his presentation, making it slightly better quality. I was thinking once he's finished, no, you can eat, you can finish eating first. Eat first, and then you can do your presentation. I'll set that up afterwards. But I was thinking once he's graduated, because tomorrow's his last day of classes, I would quite like to send him on a blind date. What is the app called again? Cupid's Corner. I would like to see about doing something like that. I think that'd be really fun for him. Seeing as things have kind of like fizzled out a little bit with Rebecca, we'll probably see how online dating goes, and then if we are successful, we can call things off with her. Whereas, you know, maybe we'll realise actually we miss Rebecca and we do want to be with her. Don't go play difficult football. Eat your food. Honestly, right, Florence, stop playing with that clay. Come and wake your baby up and let's do a little bit of tummy time. We should probably feed him actually first. We'll wake him up, we'll feed him, and then we'll do some tummy time. And he has just pooped, so we will also change his nappy as well. Florence herself is getting a little bit tired, but this is when Kirby is actually most awake, and Paris is going to come in and try and shoo us out the bathroom. We are trying to change our baby's nappy, so maybe you could just wait like a second. You can go use the bathroom afterwards. You're not that desperate. But yeah, Florence, she's probably going to have quite a long night because she wants to make the most of this time with Kirby. So she's going to go and put him down on his little playmat, and yeah, do a little bit of tummy time until she gets too tired or until he decides he needs a rest. Oh, he is not liking this, bless him. Oh, she is trying to encourage him. I do like the idea of like maybe inviting over our parents again tomorrow just so they can meet him as a little infant. My plan was originally that we would go and see them because they've actually moved out of the ranch in Chestnut Ridge, mostly because I was having issues with that lot. I just could not load it. So I thought, you know, it makes sense for Olive to constantly want to move. So she and Bryce have now moved to Brindleton Bay. So I was thinking maybe we could go and visit them. But to be honest, I think I kind of want to just stay home to make sure that Paris is doing everything he can for his last day at university and to make the most of our time with little Kirby as an infant. We have just reached a milestone. He can lift his head now and he is crying. So why don't we play with him a little bit? I think Phoenix is home from work. They're just having a shower. We are in the excellence. I still think we can get this promotion by the end of the week. I have found that the performance goes up a lot slower than non-modded careers, and to be honest, I do quite like that because being a ballet dancer, it's not easy. You can't just, go to work twice and then get promotion. It is the sort of thing that you have to work really, really hard on. He is now feeling a little bit tense. He's feeling uncreative. Oh, and now he's feeling back to being flirty. But he's feeling a little bit uncreative. So, and also a little bit sad from work. Bless him. We need to give him something creative to do as well, not just ballet. He enjoys cross-stitch, cooking, bowling, comedy, and photography. So maybe we can get him some cross-stitch to do as like a creative hobby as well as just dance. Kirby has rolled over onto his back. What an amazing milestone to have reached. But I have got Phoenix this little cross stitch thing, and hopefully this will make him feel good because he does enjoy it and it is a way for him to like be creative. But Florence, she is coming in. Stop with this clay. Oh my goodness, these siblings and this clay. I need to put this back into Phoenix's inventory. Or Paris, one of them, they both had some clay. But Florence needs to stop with it. And how is little Kirby? He is okay at the moment, to be honest. So I might let Florence go off to sleep. And then he can stay on his little playmat. He can look at the toys. And then he can always go for a nap as well if he starts to get a little bit tired. But he's okay here for now. But I just think she needs a little bit of a rest. It's midnight and she is exhausted. Oh my goodness, little baby. He has got the reach milestone all by himself. That is amazing. So now he can play with the toys on the playmat as well. He doesn't just have to look at them. So he is definitely going to do that. Paris has finished the presentation. It's now excellent quality. So he's just going to take care of his needs and then go off to sleep. And then he will give his presentation tomorrow, probably before class, because his class isn't until 1:30. So I reckon if we do it in the morning, and then it should definitely be done by 1:30, and then in the afternoon he can just relax because I feel like he's going to be pretty tired still. Oh, poor Phoenix pricked himself with the needle. He is doing a little rainbow one. I thought that could be quite cute for his first little cross stitch pattern, just to get him used to what he's doing. He enjoys it, but he's never done it before. He's just gained the skill, so I'm not sure how good quality it's actually going to be, but I reckon once he's finished that, he'll probably go off to bed because again, he's a very late sleeper. I think I definitely feel like Phoenix is more of a night owl, just because obviously like the work hours and stuff, they get home and then they're up because they're all energized from work and then they'll probably want to sleep in the day. I just feel like, night owl vibes. It's 2:30 in the morning. We are just up feeding Kirby and then we're going to put him back in his crib as he is a little bit tired. I was thinking maybe we could read him like a little story because Florence is a bookworm and I feel like she would definitely want to do that to soothe him off to sleep. Look at his little smile, bless him. It's so sweet. We're going to tell him a bedtime story and then she will also go off to sleep because she is she's not fully rested. She's not as tired as she was. There we go. He is off to sleep now and it only took an hour, which isn't too bad. And Florence is like, yeah, I need a nap. No, go to sleep, girly. Go to actual sleep. I was trying to put up Phoenix's little cross stitch thing and I've lost it. I have no idea where it's gone. I'm hoping it'll show up, but I took it out of his inventory, tried to put it on the wall, and then I placed it and then it's not there and I don't know where it is. Oh no, it's here. For some reason, it's over there. Okay. I do need to create a wall-mounted copy first before I can actually put it on the wall. But he is actually going to be waking up soon. And I realised when I was looking at the likes that they have, they actually really like cooking. So they are actually going to make some breakfast today. Just some fruit salad because, he's not an amazing chef or anything, but it always seems to fall to Florence, and that's because before, like, obviously she wanted to help her brothers out with their dreams and everything, but now she's got little Kirby, she's obviously got a bit less time to be doing that, and Phoenix, we were saying they don't have much to get up to in the day, so they don't mind doing the cooking and preparing some food for everyone. And Paris is gonna get up as well. He is feeling really energized, so I've got him to do some boxing as a way to boost his fun a little bit before he has, okay, come on, do some boxing. I know you enjoy it. I know it'll boost your fun. Then he'll have some food and go off to give his final presentation. Oh, it's technically poor quality, but I love this little stitch that he has done, this little rainbow stitch. Put that up in his room. And he is just preparing that fruit salad and then wants to go and do some more. Oh, I love that. And did you finish? because you're still not having fun. Why don't you play some video games on your phone? Florence has just woken up and Kirby is still sleeping, so she is going to take this time to go and use the bathroom and freshen up a little bit, and then she will take care of him once he wakes up. But Paris, hopefully, yeah, this boosts his fun quite a bit, so I'm just going to have him do some games on his phone. And then once the food is ready, because of course we cooked that on the sink, we are going to grab ourselves a portion and then go off, and I think we actually have bills that we need to pay. It is interesting, we still haven't heard from Santiago, not at all yesterday. He has not even met his son, so I do think we're going to invite over our parents today. I'm going to do a little club gathering so that Bryce and Olive can come over, they can come and meet little Kirby, and we'll probably have a conversation with them about, you know, what should we do, because Florence, she wants someone, but she doesn't have Santiago, and I don't know if she's got the confidence to actually end things with him, but I feel like a chat with her parents would definitely help her. Maybe we'll talk a bit about our mental health, because, you know, this is definitely going to be detrimental to her, because she feels like she needs someone, and, you know, it's definitely not going to be nice either way. You know, the person who's supposed to be there to support you, who has helped you bring a child into this world, has now completely, like, ditched you. Apparently Florence likes pranks, though. Fair enough. Okay, but little Kirby has woken up now and he's slept through the night. He's still such a young infant and he's already slept through the night, which I love that. We do want to make sure we feed him and change him and probably put him in some different clothes today, and then I definitely want to introduce him to his grandparents. Kirby is in such a good mood. Look how high his needs are. He is also feeling really energized as well because he loves waking up. He wakes up in a happy mood. So despite being intense, he's got the really intense happiness as well, which I adore. So we are just changing him and then we're going to go and hand him to Olive. Paris, I asked you to do studying and you are video gaming. Can you please go and do some studying? I nearly missed it. Oh my goodness. Look at Olive with little Kirby. She's just given him a hug. Oh my goodness. She's always been like really good with kids. Even before she had her own, she was really good with her little nieces. So here she is with him. I was just going to say that she's not put him on the floor yet, but then straight away that is what she does. No, that is not for you. You are not cross-stitching. I wish there was a way to stop that. We are now introducing Kirby to Bryce. Oh, and Phoenix got right in the way as I was trying to take my screenshots. I love that we're doing all this out in the corridor as well. We're not actually in the house. Should we maybe come and sit over here together? Oh, look at little Kirby. He has started to cry a little bit, probably because he's meeting all these new Sims, but Grandad Bryce is keeping a hold of him, which is really sweet. Why don't we, we don't need bed actually, so why don't we just smile at him? He's such a smiley little boy. Look at him. Oh, Bryce is so happy to see him. I love this so much. Bryce is still over here with little Kirby. That's so sweet. But I would like to have a conversation with our mum and, you know, maybe just talk about how things are going. We'll have a deep personal conversation, maybe discuss healthy relationships and just be like, I don't know what to do. Because obviously I want this to work, but I just don't know if it will. Is she No, she's definitely not unflirty. Just because she's going through a rough time, she is not unflirty. I do think we are going to, though, maybe do what we did with our dad as well and trash Santiago a little bit. Be like, he's just not stepped up at all. He has not come over. He has not called. He has not met his son. And she has said the same thing that Bryce has said. So I have to see if she also has a rough time with him as well. But yeah, obviously we are struggling a little bit. So I think it is looking like things are going to end soon. It's just how we do it. I thought, you know, Santiago maybe would come over. We'd have another chat. But I was hoping that he would make that effort. Oh, Bryce has put little Kirby on his little playmat. So why don't we come over and maybe do a little bit more tummy time with him? Do you like his little outfit, little dinosaur top? He is just so cute. I did end up putting both the clay and the cross stitch box in Phoenix's inventory because Florence was just obsessed with them. I did not want her to keep doing that. So Phoenix has got both of those if he wants to play with those. But for now, we're just going to do a little bit more tummy time and see if we can get any more milestones going. I do feel like I'm getting a bit more of an idea about what Florence would do in this situation with Santiago, because previously I was like, she wouldn't end things. She would try and push through, try and mend the relationship. But, you know, considering the fact he's not made any effort at all, and she's feeling really sad, really alone. She's spoken to both of her parents, who obviously are very you know, they're very confident people, especially Olive. She's like, if you're not happy, you need to make yourself happy. You need to end things with him, because he is clearly showing his true colours. He is showing that he is not interested. And what did he do? He cooed, and everyone coming in. Oh my goodness. I love that these three all came in to celebrate with him, and now he's rolled over to his tummy and he can do tummy time by himself. I love it. But I think she's just kind of realising, you know, he's not going to change. If he's not done it by this point, why would he suddenly change? And do I really want to be with someone like that? So I do think she knows in her heart that she needs to end things with him. But she was kind of hoping that he would make it a little bit easier for her by reaching out. But now she is the one who has to do everything. And I think she's just thanking her dad. We're going to end our gathering so that he's allowed to go home now. He's been here most of the day. And yeah, look at him. Oh my goodness. He's doing this all by himself. We do need to make sure we feed him. But he just unlocked Creep as well. And everyone was in the room to see it and celebrate. I love that so much. Okay, let's feed him a little bit. And we could also now teach him to crawl. And I completely forgotten, but Paris is back now and has completely finished university, so we'll get his final grades in just a couple of hours. So he's just using the bathroom, and then I think what I might actually do is send him off to sleep, and then maybe he can go on like a dinner date tonight with someone from Cupid's Corner. So he won't eat or anything, he'll just sleep, and then once he's got his grades, I think that could be fun actually. Look at these two napping together, they are so adorable. I love them. I feel like Florence is just feeling so happy knowing that she's got Kirby. Obviously it's hard for her with Santiago, but she knows like even if things don't end with him, at least she's got little Kirby out of it, and she adores him so much. I think I want to give him a bath at some point, even though he's not like overly smelly, but just in case that is his last little quirk that we've got to learn. We've only got one more left. He is gassy and loves wake up time, so I'm wondering if the last one's maybe loves water like his nan, or whether he'll love music or something. So we can try and give him a bath and see if we can learn that last one. But look at them just napping, they're so adorable. Okay, maybe not exactly what we had hoped to happen. Paris hasn't done too well. He failed his horse riding class. He is actually on probation, but he got a B and a D in his other classes. So he does actually have one more term left of university because we did actually fail that one. So we are going to sign him up straight away. Obviously it's going to be a core class, not an elective, which is probably for the best. Luckily we do still have our merit, but it does mean one more week of Paris in his classes. I thought he would get to graduate tomorrow, but apparently not, but that's okay. But we are going to take little Kirby for a bath. We got this really cute moodlet, warmed heart from napping with baby. I never want to let go of this little one. I find that so adorable. But Paris, let's have a look quickly at your classes. So he doesn't actually have classes tomorrow. He's got a term paper to write. Great, so we definitely need to make sure we get him a laptop so he's not always using Phoenix's, but we are going to work so hard on this one. His GPA is still a C+, so he's not like failing. He is on probation because he did fail one class, but I think what we'll do is tomorrow we will do our homework and maybe start on the term paper potentially, but tonight I do still want to go out on that Cupid's Corner date, so I'm going to wake him up, I'm going to get him dressed, and we're going to set him up a profile. I love his little picture. We are saying he's only looking for young adults. I don't see him going for an adult or an elder. And the two traits he's going to use to list himself with are goofball and active. And let's have a look at our matches, shall we? We've got Maddie, who we actually went to school with. We've got Tara as well, who I feel like we maybe went to school with her. I can't really remember, but we do have Green Fiend, which is a turn on for Paris, and Horse Lover. So I think I might add her to our list. Rowan is mean, so I think we'll avoid Rowan. Romantically reserved and childish. We went to school with that. I feel like we're going to have a lot of we went to school with her. I mean, there's a few options here. There's quite a few options actually, but I feel like maybe we'll go for Maddie because we do have this Green Fiend and Horse Lover, and she lives in Chestnut Ridge where we grew up, so it's a talking point. So maybe we can ask to create a date with her. The only restaurant that is in town is the super fancy one, so we have come here and they're actually wearing matching green outfits, and we definitely went to school with Tara because we've already got a friendship bar with her. So we're just going over to request a table now, and then we'll spend a bit of time with some small talk, trying to get to know her. I think this is actually the table that Phoenix and Colby went to get engaged. I love that we've come outside, but we don't actually have any attraction to terror. We don't know what her attraction level to us is, but we do have good compatibility, so maybe attraction will come with time. I know that attraction levels can sometimes fluctuate, so we'll see how things go. But, you know, I feel like maybe complaining on the first date isn't the best way to go about things, but you know, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. We have already become friends with her, which is really good. So even if nothing like super romantic comes from it, at least we've gained a new friend, I suppose. But she's smiling and she is enjoying our jokes and our funny stories. But I do want to see, you know, a little bit more about her, what she's got up to since leaving school, and probably actually, yeah, we should order for the table. Tell worst puns imaginable. That would definitely be Paris. And luckily, the food wasn't actually too expensive. It was only 40 simoleons, which is pretty good, so I did actually forget, but I feel like that's in Paris's nature. So we are ordering our food a little bit late, but that's okay. She's talking about children. We can probably tell her about our new nephew maybe, and let her know that Florence has had a baby recently, so we are a new uncle. Maybe we'll talk about that. But I do want to see what she's like sort of got up to since leaving school. She is unemployed, and we know that she's lactose intolerant. We do have a few other things to learn about her. We have learned that she is doing well financially. I'm so pleased that we asked about that. We have just become good friends with her. We've learned that she likes green, which makes sense. We are both wearing green, but she doesn't like purple so much, and she is considering, you know, going for her dream career. I have just spotted, recognize these outfits. Look who we've got over here again. I feel like they just want to make sure they're still seen in this series. We've got Chelsea as well coming over. Oh, I like seeing the family, even though I'm not expecting to see them. They like to show up, and we are standing up waiting for our food to be ordered. Can we sit down? Maybe, Paris? Here we go, our food is arriving, and I think what I might do as well is ask her about her attraction level to us as well, to see what she thinks of us, because I do feel like Paris is the sort where attraction would come with a little bit of time maybe, so if there is something there, maybe we'll develop. But at the moment, obviously there isn't much of a romance here. We haven't been romantic at all. We've not even had it pop up here. I have definitely put it as one of the requirements, but I feel like maybe they're just like better friends potentially, but we'll see what she thinks of us. She does find us very attractive though. Okay, that is always good. That is reassuring. I do feel like he really likes her though, so even though he's not like super attracted to her at the moment, I do feel like he has, you know, his eyes open, his mind open, and considering something there, potentially, at the very, very least, a friendship. I do feel like he just wants to joke around. He just wants to mess around with her, which is really sweet. So yeah, ultimately, we've got a friend out of this. Whether it develops into something more, we'll have to see. You're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you. That's sweet. I'm pleased we did get that sentiment. She does definitely enjoy his sense of humour, though. She is always smiling and laughing at him, which is good. I feel like she can match his sense of humour as well. But yeah, I'm really not sure if there's anything gonna be here romantically. I think we might potentially end the date now, as it is 11:30, but they are really, really close, and Paris does want to keep getting up and sit in other seats. So I think what I'm gonna do is end the day cheerfully, because it has been a really, really good time. I just don't think there's going to be anything romantic between them. I can't ignore the fact that there is no romance bar or anything. So yeah, we're going to leave it there for now. It may not have been fire, but it sure was a sweet date. There's a gift in your Sims household inventory to better remember it. So we did have a decent time at least. Well, that date was fine. Not the fairy tale Paris may have imagined, but it certainly could have gone worse. So we're going to end the meal and pay for the bill, say goodbye. Oh, they have got a bit of a romance bar now, actually. Okay, even though we didn't flirt at all, we have got a little bit of romance, but still no attraction. So we'll have to see. Maybe we'll have to go on a date with someone else in the future. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But I'm pleased that Paris did get out and, you know, have a good time. We have just got home and little Kirby has sat up all by himself. He is feeling really angry because he's pretty hungry. But oh my goodness, he's already sat up by himself, which means we can actually go and give him some food in the high chair. It's saying he can't because he's not sat up by himself yet. He has literally sat up by himself, so I'm not sure what that's all about, but he does need his nappy changing, so we're going to go and change him quickly. Stop trying to watch the romance shows, come and change your child, and then hopefully by then we'll be able to feed him in the high chair. If not, we'll just go back to like normal breastfeeding. Well, I can't believe he sat up by himself. Paris has decided to get on with a little bit of homework after his day. His needs aren't actually too low, so he's like, I'm just going to get a start while I can. I'll probably send him to sleep soon, but I love that he's just done that. And Phoenix, why don't you go take a shower and probably head off to sleep? We're getting even closer to this promotion now, and I clicked go to sleep or have energy, and he's going to make coffee instead. Maybe don't do that at this time of the night. For some reason it didn't register that he'd learned to sit, so we just did one session of practice sitting with him, and now he has officially done it in the bathroom at 3 a.m. in the morning. He has learned to sit, so I think we're gonna go over and can we help him try some infant food now? It's still not letting me feed him in the high chair. It's still saying he hasn't learned to sit, but we've definitely seen that he has, so we are just breastfeeding him for now. And maybe when I restart my game it will re-register and we'll be able to in the next episode. And I think we're gonna end the episode how we started it, with a little smiley Kirby smiling up at his mum. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It means so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.